Thank the Minister. The question is the amendments be agreed to, and I call the Shadow Minister for Aged Care.
Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker. I'm quite sad that I'm having to stand here and speak on this. It shouldn't have gotten to this stage. Sad for those who we have to protect. The number one role of any government is to protect its citizens, our youngest citizens, those that are working so hard throughout their lives into retirement, to our oldest citizens who need the greatest care. It is what they deserve. But unfortunately, for 108,000 older Australians, they haven't got the care that they deserved. They've been on the wait list, waiting while this government drags its feet, waiting while this government removes the promise that it made prior to the election that there will be aged care in their homes. And a person who has older parents, and each of us in here, know what I'm saying because they've either got grandparents or parents that are going through this. Yep. This is real-life stuff. This isn't just about parliamentarians making decisions in this place. It's about parliamentarians making decisions for the good of our country. And there is no more greater good than protecting those who have done so much throughout their lives. We dragged the government through the House and through the Senate and through the public sphere, through the media, to finally make a decision that 20,000 places will be released now. 108,000 on the wait list, 20,000 released now. And because of the pressure, another 20,000 will be released by the end of the year. 43,000 by the end of the financial year, in line with the promise that this government made prior to the election, a promise that this government made to every single Australian family, to our older Australians, to our families that are looking after their parents and grandparents. I could just imagine the dismay that people are feeling right now across our country that has had to get to this. It has had to get to the government being embarrassed in the public to release these places. And we've heard personal stories and anecdotes. The member for Mayo getting up in tears and telling the story how she held a gentleman's hand in an electorate before he passed. A gentleman who shouldn't have been in that position. He should have had that place. He should have had that package. But he didn't. He waited, and then he passed away. And you can't want to be a parliamentarian that serves your community without feeling really deeply the hurt for so many thousands of Australians that have had to go through this. We are pleased. I don't know if even pleased is a word. I don't even know if satisfied is a word. No. We accept that we are now in this position where the government has relented and agreed through huge pressure that we've given on behalf of the Australian people to make these amendments, to approve these amendments, to bring them back here. And it's a historic amendment for this parliament. It's a testament to, even though we may be small in opposition, we are loud in the support that we have for our people right across Australia, every single member of parliament here. But once again, I say, as we have this win for Australians, it is in sadness that we've had to get to this place. We've stood up for older Australians across this country when the Albanese Labor Government abandoned them. This situation should never have happened. The money was in the budget. The capacity was there. It is only Labor that stood in the way. And it is a black mark on the government that they were purposely withholding support from hundreds of thousands of older Australians who have given so much, hundreds of thousands of older Australians who desperately needed it. And quite frankly, people were dying while they waited. 5,000 in the past year alone. This is a crisis of the government's own making, and we will continue on this side to fight for every single Australian.